Hey lovies, welcome back to another recipe. Today we're making this delicious spaghetti chicken stir fry. So guys, stay tuned as I take you through the process of making this delicacy. Right here are my veggies, which I'm using some carrots, bell peppers, onion, tomatoes, spring onion and scotch bonnet peppers. And I'm going to be using boneless chicken, which I'm using the chicken thighs. So into a clean bowl, I will transfer my already cut chicken, which I cut into long strips, into a bowl, and I will start seasoning it up. I'll start by adding some salt, chicken powder, some garlic and onion powder, all-purpose seasoning, some hot chili pepper, smoked and sweet paprika powder, and I'll add in some black pepper. I'll add in 2 tablespoons of olive oil and I'll mix this up together. After mixing, I'll go ahead and add just a tablespoon of honey, which is optional. If you like, you can skip that bit, but I love adding honey to my chicken if I'm going to like stir fry it. It gives it that nice crispy and beautiful color. So I'll cover this and leave to marinate while I prep my veggies. So I'll go ahead now and start chopping my already washed carrots. And I'm cutting all my veggies into a very long tiny strips, just like my chicken. So I'll follow the process and chop the red, orange, red, yellow and green bell peppers. So for the full list of all the ingredients used on this recipe, I'm going to be putting them on the description box, and I'm also going to pin them on my comment section. So here are all my veggies, and I'm just going to set this aside and roughly blend my bell peppers. So here is my 2 tomato, bell pepper, onion, scotch bonnet pepper. I'll just go ahead and use my food processor to roughly blend it. I'm not going to allow it to smooth, I'm just going to roughly blend it. So right now I'll add my pot into the fire and I'll add just about 2 tablespoons of my oil, which I'm using olive oil. You can use any oil of your choice. And I'll just preheat the oil, transfer my already marinated chicken into the pot, and I'm going to stir fry the chicken until it comes out cooked, crispy and looking beautiful. While my chicken is cooking, I'll make sure I do go ahead and stir it so it doesn't get burnt. And at this moment, you can see how the chicken is coming up so nice and beautiful. So right here, I'm done stir frying the chicken. You can see how gorgeous it looks like. So I went ahead and transferred in the oil from the chicken into a pot, and I'll add just a bit of oil into it. So I'll preheat the oil and transfer in my onion, and I'll go ahead and mince my garlic into the onion. So I'll just allow this to cook for just about 2 minutes to bring out all the flavors, and I'll transfer in my pepper mix. So I'll allow it to be cooking while I get another pot to start cooking my spaghetti. So I'll put in some water into my pot and bring the water to boil. So while the water is boiling, I'll add in just a little bit of salt and like a tablespoon of oil, and I'll transfer my spaghetti and allow it to cook. So I'm just going to follow the instruction on my spaghetti, which says 9 minutes, and I'm going to be cooking it for 7 minutes now and keep the other 2 minutes for later. So I will just like allow all of them to get into the water so it will cook evenly. And this was 7 minutes later. My spaghetti was already half cooked, as I'm not going to be cooking it all through. So just follow the instruction on the packaging of your spaghetti if you're following this recipe. So I'll go back into my pepper mix and I'll start adding up my seasoning. So I'm just adding just a very little amount of seasoning this time, as my chicken is packed filled with chicken and delicious flavors. So I'll just add just a little bit into my pepper mix so I don't like over season my spaghetti. So right now the pepper mix is dried. You can see there is no liquid in it. I'll just go ahead and add my carrots and my bell peppers. So I'll allow the veggies to cook with the pepper mix for just about 1 minute. So 1 minute later, I'll transfer in my spaghetti and I'll mix this up thoroughly together. So you don't want to overcook the veggies so it doesn't get soggy. So you want it crunchy, but if you don't like it crunchy, then you can go ahead to cook it for about 4 minutes. I allowed my veggies to cook for just 1 minute, and now I transferred my already stir-fried chicken and I'll give this a nice stir. You can see how beautiful this delicacy is looking like. So guys, I hope you find this recipe helpful. I hope you enjoy it. If you love this recipe, please do go ahead and give this video a big like, and if you've not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead, click on that red subscribe button, click on the bell icon that goes with it so you'll be notified anytime I post a new video, and drop a comment for me letting me know if you love this recipe and if you have any other recipe you like me to make for you. So guys, I'll just allow it to cook for just 2 more minutes, and voila, my delicious chicken spaghetti stir fry is ready. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day.